Hey friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Shadavia and this is She Budgets, where I talk about all things money, budgeting, and savings related. On my channel, you will see some things like budget with me's, share my real numbers. I do cash envelope stuffings, some savings challenges, and I also give you guys debt and savings update on my own personal financial journey. So if any of that is content that you're into, do me a favor and give today's video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget your notification bell so you don't miss the next time I post. By the title of today's video, you can see I am doing a $409 low income cash envelope stuffings for my sinking funds. So today's cash stuffing, I am stuffing a total of 7 sinking funds using the cash envelope system. So let's go ahead and get straight into today's money cat, and then we can start cash stuffing my sinking funds. So as I mentioned, today we have a total of 100, 200, 250, 350, 370, 380, 390, 395, 400, 405, 6, 7, 8, 9. So again, $409 that I'm going to be putting away in my cash envelope binder for my sinking funds today. And I do have a total of 7 once again, and I am going to be putting just a little bit in each one of those sinking funds today. So let me go ahead and get my binder opened up, and then we can see what's going on. So if you're not aware of what sinking funds are just a category that you save for over a period of time. So it can be an upcoming event, it could be an upcoming expense. The idea is to just put a little bit aside each month up until that expense or that event comes up. That way you're not spending all your money in one large lump sum at the time that it's due. Now, me personally, the way that I like to save or put money aside for my sinking funds is I take money from my paycheck and any type of additional like income that I may generate throughout the month, and then I just set it aside. So I don't have a set number that I set aside each month, but of the money that I'm able to save, then I kind of allocate how much is going to go into each sinking funds that way. So that way, again, I don't feel restricted to say like, hey, I need to have at least $200, and then 25 is going to go here, 25 go there. I just kind of wing it based off of what I have to work with. Now, I did make a video on how you can save for your sinking funds if you don't have enough, and it's kind of the same concept. So I'll go ahead and link that in the description box below for you guys to check that out. So today, the first sinking fund that we're going to be cash stuffing for is my vacation. Now, today is March 7th. So I did originally plan to take a spring break vacation, but those plans have actually changed. So I'm still going to go ahead and put $100 aside for my Vacate envelope. And that is because since my kids still do have spring break coming up, I still wanted to make it an eventful week so they're not just, bored at home doing nothing since we're not taking our vacation. So what I did is one of the things that we're going to be, one of the things that we're going to be doing is going to the circus that is currently here in Texas. And so that is going to be a little over $200 for the 5 of us. So I've already had $145 here. So I'm going to just go ahead and put that additional $100. And then that's going to be $205. And that's, $245, which is going to take care of our tickets that we need to actually pay for the 5 of us. So what I'm going to do is, again, just after probably today's video, I'll go ahead and deposit this into account so I can actually go ahead and purchase those tickets. But in Vacate, we have 50, 100, 150, 170. Sorry, you guys. 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $245 that was originally being put aside for vacation, but since we're no longer taking that vacation for spring break, we're just going to use this fund to still do things for spring break. So if you guys made it to this point in the video, let me know what your spring break plans are. I know everyone's kids usually go like on different weeks. So just let me know what you guys are planning for spring break this year. Now, the next cash envelope that I'm going to be cash stuffing for today is my car maintenance. Now, my car maintenance, a lot of the money that goes into my sinking funds is from rollover from my gas envelope. So if there is any cash left over from my biweekly paycheck from filling up my gas tank, maybe it took me $55 and I'm budgeting out $60, then I would normally just roll that $5 over here. Lately, I've been having a lot of rollover to my car maintenance. I think even from this last paycheck, I think I'm gonna have a little over $10 just because it didn't take me as much to fill up this time, since I had a few points that I could actually use to, you know, make the cost of gas a little bit lower. I did still want to allocate some funds to my sinking funds for my car maintenance, because I do have my registration coming up in a few months, and so I just want to make sure I have more than enough there that is actually needed. So today I'm going to be putting in $15 into my car maintenance. So we have $48, and let me go ahead and update my tracker as well. So we're adding in 15, and then that takes us to $63 that we should have into our car maintenance. So let me just double check. And we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3. So $63, exactly what we're supposed to have into our car maintenance sinking fund. And again, the only thing that I can think of at this time that is coming up, and it's not even actually until like August, is my my car registration, but we still have plenty of time. But we all know that these cars have a mind of themselves. So, I mean, it could take, I don't know, a lot can happen between now and then. So it's good to have some funds set aside for car maintenance. Now, the next sinking fund I have is a date night envelope for my husband and myself. Now, what I like to do is just put a little money aside for us to go out for a date night. We haven't been, which is really, really bad. One of the things that I kind of wanted to work on this year is having more date nights. We are a family of 5, so we have 3 little ones, and sometimes it's hard to find sitters for, you know, all 3 kids at one time. So I mean, that's some of the obstacles that we kind of run into with our date nights. But again, that's not an excuse as to why we don't go on as many as we should. But again, I do like to just put money aside for us just in case, you know, we are able to go somewhere and I want to treat. So from this actual, let me see. So from this cash stuffing, I'm going to be putting in $19. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. $19, and then it looks like we have 64 already. 3, 7 plus 19. Okay, let's see if my math is good. So 64 plus 10 is 74, plus another 10 is 84, minus 1 is 83. 83 is what we should have. Well, let me know in the comments, you guys, as well. I know I feel like sometimes I do my math a little weird. So I kind of just, it's easier for me to add up than to, add, like subtract down versus add up. So let me know how you guys like calculated that in your head. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 1, 2, 3. So perfect. $83 aside for a date night. No plans as of yet. Like I said, right now we're in March, so we're kind of focusing on the kids' spring break, but I do know that we need to plan something here very soon. Now, speaking of kids, the next sinking fund that I'm going to be cash stuffing for today is actually my kids. So I think I mentioned this in one of my other sinking fund videos. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to every quarter save at least $300 for my kids, and that's just for me to update their wardrobe. So shoes, clothes, undergarments, whatever it is that they actually need. So since I have three children, that's going to allocate at least $100 aside. Now, if I have more than $300, that'll be perfect. But the goal and the idea is to every 3 months just kind of refresh their wardrobe or add a little here and there if they need it, most importantly. So today, from today's cash stuffing, I'm actually going to be putting in $250, and that's because we are in the month of March, which means that I want to be able to go ahead and do some shopping for them. I know I promised my daughter a new pair of shoes, which she's really excited for. But you guys, my daughter has huge feet. Like, her feet are bigger than mine, which is absolutely crazy. So her shoes are a little more on the expensive end, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna figure it out. And then I know my youngest, she needs some more socks and undergarments, and my son, he can always use something extra. He wears uniforms, so I guess that helps a little bit with not needing so many clothes, because he wears uniforms throughout the week, and then he just wears clothes on the weekends basically. So in my kids envelope, I should have a total of $301. $301, not dollars, but $301. So 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 300, 301. So perfect. So $301 now that we have in our kids sinking fund. And like I said, probably by the end of this week or next week, this will actually be closer to zero, if not at zero, because I do already have plans for them, for their sinking funds. So the next sinking funds that I have, that I'm saving for, let me scoot that over just a little bit, is my holidays. Now, I don't have any, I don't think there's any holidays other than St. Patty's Day this month, but I'm not saving for any holidays as of right now. The main ones that we really celebrate are like towards the end of the year, so Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, things like that we would actually need some funds for. So today's cash stuffing, I'm just gonna put $5, and this envelope is actually broken, so I have to peel it apart, but I'm gonna put $5 in here, just to give us a head start for later this year. So now we have 10, 20, 25, 30 into our holiday sinking fund. And let me go ahead. I just need to replace this envelope, you guys. Like, these cash envelope binders that I have, they've been holding on for a while actually. So I'm pretty surprised, but this one, like I said, the zipper is missing, so I have to peel it apart instead. Let me see here. So plus 5. Did I do that right? I don't know if I counted that right, because it says that I'm supposed to have $30 in there. So 10, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, because I know in my last cash stuffing video, you guys, which of my savings challenge, I was kind of like all over the place, and I know my counting was off. So I was like, oh my gosh. And I don't currently know how to like edit or have the ability to edit my videos. So that one was just kind of all over the place. And like when I get a lot of denominations or a lot of cash at one time, then I'm just kind of like, okay, I hope I counted that correctly. But I went back and double checked, and it is in fact $30 that I have in my holiday sinking fund. So the last sinking fund that I have in my cash envelope binder that I'm going to be stuffing for today is birthdays. Now, when I have family and friends' birthdays that are coming up, I like to always get them a gift, whether that be a card and some cash, because you can, I feel like you can never go wrong with giving people cash. And then that way they'll be able to spend it on whatever they want, opposed to you buying them something that they don't really need or really want. Of course, they're never going to say that, but I just feel like if you give them cash, or if you give them cash, then they'll be able to, actually get what they want. So today, I'm going to be putting this last $20 in my birthday savings, or birthday sinking fund, because my younger sister is actually turning 17, and I was going to do like the $17, birthday number, and I was going to give her $17, but I was like, let me just go ahead and get her $20. I know, She has a car, she pays for gas and things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her $20. Hopefully by then I would have been able to save a little bit more. Maybe I can give her a little bit more at that time, but that does put us at $20 in our birthday envelope. So if you made it all the way to the end of today's video, let me know what are some of the things that you are saving for in 2023. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, you guys. Subscribe to my channel, but don't forget your notification bell so you don't miss the next time I post. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.